I've got the aftermarket towing package installed on the truck and all of its fancy electronics. It doesn't have a fucking brake controller. Why? It's the project today. Well, trailer's done. Check. But we do not have brakes yet because we have to install this wiring harness and brake controller into this 2020 Ford Ranger. And not looking forward to this one because we are gonna have to fish out wires from way up in there. Then we're going to install the controller somewhere back in here, and our little controller knobby is going to be right somewhere in there. And in order to do all that, I got to take out this chair, which is no big deal. 4 bolts and undo the wiring harness, and out she comes. Hopefully we won't get hit in the face with an airbag, but that's the project. And then we got to test it, hook up the trailer to the truck and make sure that I got to jack up one side, spin the wheel, have the wife hit the brakes, see if it stops. Right? Isn't that how you would test it? That's how I'm going to test it. That's what we're going to do. Let's make it happen. This is not a how-to series on how to install one of these things. It is a video on how I installed these things, which could be the way you install things, depending on whether or not you like the way I installed these things. I am going to follow the instructions, and if you're just watching this video because you're installing a brake controller yourself, hopefully you didn't find out the hard way that when you order this thing off of Amazon, it doesn't come with this, the wiring harness, TPH-025. 35 bucks, 150 bucks. How much do you think it costs to make this? Probably 30 cents? I don't know, but you can't do anything without it because this is a proprietary plug and this is your proprietary pigtail and it's a proprietary outfit and it needs to go together just like so. So without it, this fancy unit is useless, and set me back a whole day because I ordered this thing and it showed up with no pigtail. So lesson learned. I've done this before. I've done under the dash work before, and you really want to take out this seat, okay? 4 bolts should come right out. Should is the operative word. Some say you should undo the negative battery terminal or positive battery terminal from your battery, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want to have to. When you do that, if it sits for a long enough time, then when you put it back on, the damn battery or the truck has to go through a whole relearn process and blah blah blah. All right, so let me be clear. I am dealing with a 2020 Ford Ranger Lariat version, 2-wheel drive, and from what I understand, the wiring for the brake controller is wrapped up in blue tape way up in here. Now I did verify that. I don't know if you can see that. Well, let's get a light for you, huh? There's some light. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Okay. There's my blue tape. I see it. I'm looking on a very small screen, so it's hard for me to see what's what, but that's where your wires will be located, and that's where I'm going right now. First, we're going to have to take off these little covers. One there, there's one there, and 2 in the back. So your guess is as good as mine as to what size that's going to be, but I'll tell you in a minute after I've tried everything but the right size. I got to get my sockets back out of my trailer. Imagine my surprise when I found out that I was in time-lapse mode and not video mode. That's typical. Pop these out. That one's already missing. That's great. Let's see if this thing has the torque to just pop these guys out. Impressive torque going on there. Hate plastic stuff. It just gonna break it, and then you can't use it. There we go. Twist my arm off with this torque monster. Oh, that's got to be loud in your ears, boys. I'm gonna, fix that in post. Next. How does it disengage? Is there a lock? Oh, I see a red doo-woppy, which kind of tells me there's a lock there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, undo the little doo-woppy, and then there's something going on back here. Son of a bitch. What do we got? You press it, you pull it, you spit on it. I need a screwdriver. Damn it, I wish I was a professional. I would know exactly what needs to happen here. Oh, hello, there's another bee. You're a little guy, little tiny filler. Shouldn't it just come off at this point? Shouldn't it? It's hard to see. I got the sun blocking. See, that goes in and out. Just see, there you go. Okay. You just gotta swear at it enough and then it gives it up, right? right. And is there any other hidden wires? No. Okay, so we can now take this out. It's not a light chair. All right, I'm gonna take this opportunity to do a quick vacuum because this is disgusting. In case you're wondering what vacuum I used, it's the Bauer vacuum from Harbor Freight. Yeah, I know. You're excited. Okay, now you get to watch me struggle with figuring out how to remove this panel right here. Oh, look at that. Okay, not so much of a struggle. So there's two screws, Phillips head screws right there, and this door should come off. Yes. Wow, it's plastic, and it's got a plastic joint, not the smokable kind. It's just a plastic, gonna break. Okay, fast plastic shit. Okay, screwdriver coming up. Okay. After review of the tape, I discovered that you couldn't see a damn thing because the sun was blasting in, obliterating my recording. Basically, this thing just pops down. It's on plastic hinges, which are great, just wonderful. And then they're secured by plastic body clips or interior panel clips, whatever you want to call them. They're garbage. Now we have access. I'm going to be mounting my switch right here. So I'm going to have to drill through here. And I better check to make sure my switch has enough length on the timeout. We got a port, ready-made port right here. So we're gonna use that. That's gonna be where the brake controller knobby goes. Let me verify that it'll fit though. Yeah, this is the control knob, and it's gonna go right in there. Just like so. I just need to drill a hole right there. You in there. Should be good. I'm gonna need to drill 2 holes. There's a little LED light thingamawhopper. I don't know if you can see that, but it illuminates. Pretty sure they have a template for that. Next, we're gonna have to fish out that wire. Let's do that. All right, we're going in. This is the fun part. They weren't kidding. It's way up there. And they've wrapped it very nicely so that no human ever hoped to unravel it. Yeah. Okay, I can't get out. Help. There's something right in my back. It's killing me. Yeah, good times right here. But I don't know if I need this purple wire or not. I'm gonna fish it out like I need it. I did cut the fucking green wire. Shit. I don't even know what that means, man. Okay, well, lesson learned, you know. You're in there, it's a very tight space, using a sharp pair of scissors that'll cut through shit very easily. And you're dealing with a tight wired, or a bundle of wires, very small gauge. And I snipped one of the green wires. So I don't know if that's a ground, or we'll find out, right? I'm gonna power this sucker up and see what happens. If it blows up, then I'm gonna blame it on the factory. It's actually, I don't think that's gonna work. At least I know exactly where the problem is, and I know, how I'm gonna fix it. Not a clue, not a freaking clue. Because there's no room to work up there. It's not like you can splice in I could get in there with a small soldering iron and maybe make a solid connection between the 2 pieces. You know, you're running the risk of heating up the other wires, so you're gonna have to isolate that wire, which means you're gonna have to undo the entire bundle. It's all taped up nice and solid, so you're gonna undo that, and then you're gonna have to try to zip tie it all back together after you've done your surgery. What a joke. Maybe I could slip some freaking tin foil between the bundle and the wire that I'm working on to avoid burning anything else. Yeah, again, there's one hand. You got enough room for one hand. Oh, we'll have to think about that and come up with a solution later once we find out exactly what's not working. Damn it. 1 step forward, 80,000 steps backwards. And the wiring harness here shows I got 4 wires. So now I got to go read the instructions and figure out which ones go where. Well, let's try to recover from my oops before we proceed any further. I don't know how we're going to do this. Wow, it's even more hopeless than I thought. Fuck. So I was going to use bullet connectors. Now I've switched over to these guys here. Hopefully they'll crimp down enough. I got 1 wire strip. Probably goes to an accessory that I don't even have. Yeah, these are, I'm going to need a freaking pair of major pliers to, God. All right, we got options, but none of them are good. There, I was able to tin one of them. Oops. I got a red hot iron sitting here. That's great. What is the problem here? Fuck! God damn it. Fucking work. Shit. Just get the fuck out of here. Burning shit. Fucking fucker. Wow, one done. The other one, there's no fucking way I can get to this. There's no fucking way. Oh my God, this is so fucked. About as good of a crush as you're gonna get. Oh, brother. No, come on. I gotta deal with a bee? Really? For the love of God, get the fuck off. Wow. What else can go wrong? Get the fuck. No! Brother, fucking pissed now. Get off me. Get the fuck off. Oh. Well, I guess it makes for a good, entertaining YouTube video to have one thing after the other go wrong. And now we've got bees. You're laying on your side, and this nice little vent is just killing me. I had the wire in the connector. I was ready to crimp it. How much you want to bet as soon as I go back down again, the bee's gonna show up? My buddy. Well, good news is I was able to fix the wire, strip my other wires. I'm ready to install the pigtail, mount this fucker, and be done with it. Jeez, such bullshit. I don't know how I thought I was gonna pull this off. It's fucking bullshit, one-handed. Come on. Stop swinging, fucker. That's good enough. I'm just tired, sick and tired. Had it. Yeah, I'm using old tools here. This is, you know, like the old style crimper, and the crimper's in the back here, which is bullshit because you gotta then fucking thread it over the wire and then try to get it in there. And when you're dealing with a tight space, it ain't happening. That's why I'm using the channel locks, you know. Leverage. That's the other thing, is you gotta have pretty damn good death grip to get these to crimp on here. Crimp. Good. All right, let's climb back in there because that's what we love to do. Climb in this fucking truck. Worthless headlamp on. Boy, my mood sure took a turn for the worse, didn't it? What? Oh, seriously? It literally just fell off. I'm dying over here. I'm just dying. How much fail can there be in one day, huh? I don't know. Sometimes I question my life choices. Double crimp. Double. Anybody else want to fall off before I climb in there? That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. This is the worst YouTube video ever. Guy ranting and raving, cussing and screaming, cutting shit, breaking shit, installing shit the wrong way. Well, this is why I gave up on being an auto mechanic. I was like, no way. There's no freaking way. Oh, well, of course it goes that way. That's not working. Whew. All right, lock it in again. Third time's a charm. The important thing is it doesn't move around, apparently. Because according to the instructions, it calibrates based on its position in the vehicle, and if it's constantly flopping around, it gets confused, and we wouldn't want that. All right, so we got our fancy cable hooked up. I already mounted the doo-woppy. Just shove that excess up in there. Let's see if this will work here. Is it gonna go through the hole? No, it is not. Just like that. Because I can't stand it anymore. Fucking hole. I guess those clips aren't really necessary. I mean, it's nice to put it back the way it was. At this point, I am so broken, so whooped. I'm just glad to get it back in there at all. All right, that's to be determined. All right, well, now we're gonna put the seat back in, fire it up, back up the trailer. Let's see what kind of catastrophe we have. I'm gonna say this is the conclusion of the most epic fail. I have no confidence that this is even gonna work. But I'm just licking my wounds, you know, trying to stay positive. Right. The bee's back, following me. There he is. He's just following wherever I go. So, whatever. Thanks, bee. Well, all right. I'm in the truck. Trailer's hooked up. Lights are on, working. I got a blue LED on the switch. Okay, brake test number 1 coming up. Here we go. We're braking. The red light came on. That means it's braking. It's doing something. Oh, okay, it's flashing green now. Oh, that felt different. Still flashing green. That's fine. It's learning. Got to go through learn mode. Oh yeah. Okay, that's pretty strong braking going on there. Dude, the brakes work. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, victory. Success. Holy cow. What a drama. Oh my gosh. And I don't have any flashing warnings on my dashboard telling me that there's something not working from my snipped wire. Dude, this is so much. Oh wow. I'm beyond myself with ecstatic. Oh man. Whew. Who would have thought? Took a 26-year-old trailer with brakes that weren't hooked up, no lights that worked, and we got it. Everything's working. Whew. I gotta tell you, that's a good feeling. All right, we're gonna turn right. Got no error signals. Okay, all right. Oh, it's smooth now.